everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Judy and I am a Community Impact Manager at the Girl Scouts of Nassau County, and I'm also a Girl Scout leader, and I miss you all so much and glad you can join me today to make fabulous 5-minute, or maybe a little longer, fudge. So, it's great to see so many people here, our old friends and some new friends. So we're going to start today's activity the way we start all our Girl Scout activities, which is, you got it, by saying the Girl Scout promise. Now, many of you may know this, and that's great, but we may have some new Girl Scouts on here today, so feel free to follow along. Right hand up, 3 fingers, good job. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Good job. So now we are almost ready to begin preparing our fabulous fudge. But before we do that, we need to make sure we have all the correct ingredients and tools necessary to make this. Now, if you don't have them all now, no worries. The cool thing about this is you can watch this anytime and make it when you're ready. So, first we will need a very large bowl, a 32-ounce bag of powdered sugar. It doesn't have to be a bag, but just 32 ounces of powdered sugar, which is 8 cups. 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa. We will need a 1/2 cup of milk. 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 2 sticks of butter. So 2 sticks of butter is equivalent to 1 cup if you don't have sticks, and these are going to be cut into cubes. You will also need either a casserole dish or a baking pan lined in aluminum foil. I chose the baking sheet. I covered it in aluminum foil. And then you'll just need things like wooden spoons or spoons to mix the ingredients, a spatula for when you're ready to spread the fudge into the pan. And if you'd like, you don't need it, but if you'd like, you can also use a sifter or a strainer if you feel that your sugar has lumps in it. Okay, so now that we have everything we need, we can start to make our fudge. So the first thing we do is we put the 32 ounces or 8 cups of powdered sugar in the bowl, which I've already done. You can use the back of the spoon to get any lumps out that you may see, okay? Or like I said earlier, if you prefer to run it through a sifter or a strainer, you can do that and get the lumps out. Mine doesn't seem to be too lumpy, so I am just going to mix it. Okay, then you are going to add your 1 cup of cocoa powder. Add that, whoops, kind of made a mess there. Okay, sometimes it's a good idea to wear an apron while you're cooking. Okay, so the cocoa powder is in, and we are going to mix that up very carefully. Very carefully. Okay, again, trying to get all of the lumps out. The best you could. It's not a big deal. I mean, fudge is good anyway, whether it has lumps, whether it doesn't have lumps. I've never had a bad piece of fudge. So we are going to mix that. Okay, can you see this? We want to mix it so it's kind of all like the light brown color, so you can tell that it's all mixed well. All right, maybe a couple more. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. All the lumps don't have to be out, but try to mix it as well as you can. Okay. Okay, so I think mine is mixed pretty good. I still see a little white in there. I'm losing some of this. I hope you guys are having easier time with this than I am. I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning to do when this is over. Okay, so now we've mixed that up. So the next thing we want to do is to pour the milk over this, but don't mix it, just pour the milk over it. Okay, right there in the middle, like a little puddle of milk, okay? And then we are going to take our butter, which has been cut into cubes, and we are going to carefully put them in our mixture. No special place, just carefully put them in our mixture, on top of our mixture. Good job, okay? And now if you want, maybe before we actually even put this in the microwave, we can collect what we've used so far, stick it in the sink, and maybe wipe up the mess that I made. Okay, so now we are ready to go. So we're going to take our mixture and we are going to stick it in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. But all microwaves are different, so I'm going to compromise and do 3.5 minutes. Okay, so now that our fudge is in the microwave for 3.5 minutes, I thought we could sing a song to pass the time. Who knows? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh, I bet most of you do. Okay, awesome. And for those who don't, it's really easy and it's easy to follow. You say head while you touch your head, shoulders, touch your shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Now the next verse, when we sing it, we don't say head, we just touch it. Shoulders, knees and toes. And then the next verse we don't touch, we don't say, until we're just having a lot of fun and we're stretching and we're moving, and the last verse is just a bunch of quietness. Okay? So, you want to get started? Come on, it's easy to follow along. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, head, shoulders, knees and toes, eyes and ears and mouth and nose, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Now remember, shoulders, knees and toes. Good job. Shoulders, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes. You got it. Knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Knees and toes. And toes. And toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. And toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Getting harder. Ears and mouth and nose. And mouth and nose. Nose. Can you do it faster? Oh my goodness, that was so much fun. Thank you for joining me in doing that. I had a blast. I hope you did. I messed up a bunch of times, but that's what makes it even more fun. And with that, we have about 5 seconds. So count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we have to very carefully take it out of the microwave. You might want to use pot holders. It might be hot. Okay, and now we have to work rather quickly because we have to stir it and get everything mixed up while it's still hot. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Let's see if I could do this a little bit neater than I did last time. So we're going to stir it, and stir it as fast as we can. And you want to work as fast as you can only because we want to be able to put it in the pan or on the sheet while it's still hot and spreadable. So it's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, mixing. And don't rush it. We have time, right? Who's going anywhere? Not me. Just excited to be here with all of you. And I'm so excited to taste this when it's all done. Mix it. See, it's getting there. My goodness. I think I could just eat it like this. Okay, mix. Get it off the sides of the bowl. Mix. All right, just about. I think maybe give it another, I don't know, few seconds. Like I said, even if you're not doing this with me, take all the time in the world. All right, so that is totally, oops, not quite. All right, all mixed up now. Now we're gonna take our vanilla. We need 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of vanilla. So here are my tablespoons. Here's my vanilla. Put 1 and 2. Okay, awesome. And now mix it again. Smell that? That smells pretty yummy. Okay, mix it so it's all up. You want to get that liquid in there. You don't want it to be too watery. Wow. All right, how are you guys doing? Almost ready? All right, I think I am. So now we are going to pour it either into our pan or onto our sheet. So I'm going to pour it onto the sheet, and you do not have to fill the whole sheet because it'll spread as much as you want it to spread. But if you want to make it thicker, you don't spread it as much. If you want to make it less thick, you spread it more. All right. So first I'm going to put it all on. Now this is what I call fudge. Gonna get it all. I don't want to waste one little drop of this. All right. And then I'm gonna spread it. All right, I'm gonna spread. You see, mine has a few lumps in it. I'm just gonna try to get them out while I'm here. I'm gonna spread it like this. All right, this way I'll have a little bit of a thicker fudge. Be careful it doesn't come off the side of the pan. Now there's a couple of things you can do. You see how mine is like this? Now that we've put it on our pan, in our pan or on our cookie sheet and spread it out to the desired thickness, we have a couple of things we can do so it'll be ready to eat, which I cannot wait. You can either leave it on your counter. If you find your house is cold, you can leave it on your countertop. A lot of houses are cold these days. The weather can't decide whether it's going to be warm or whether it's going to be cold. So if you leave it out on the counter for a couple of hours, it'll get all firm. Or you can stick it in the refrigerator, which is what I'm going to do. I cleared off the shelf, and I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator, and I'll be back when it's all ready. Okay, so I took my fudge out of the refrigerator. It wasn't in very long, maybe 15, 20 minutes. You can keep it in longer so it'll set a little more. I was very anxious because I can't wait to taste this. Now I can cut on my pan, but if you can't, if you use the type of pan you can cut on, just lift up the foil carefully and transfer it over to a cutting board, okay? Now, the part we've been waiting for. We're going to cut. If you need help, please get help. You do not need a sharp knife. I'm going to cut into a square and taste it. Now, keep in mind, please speak to an adult, not only about the cutting, but about the tasting it, because if you're doing this around dinner time, you do not want to spoil your appetite, and as you can tell, there is plenty of fudge. So, here I go. goodness. This is so, so good. You guys did an amazing job. I had so much fun. I want to remind you, though, about the Girl Scouting at Home activity log and the Girl Scouting at Home patch program. So here's the activity log, which you can find on our website. So I put in a fabulous 5-minute fudge, and this activity that we did today will go towards a prepare it for your patch. So you would need to complete 35 activities and send them in to us by June 30th, 2020. So that's this June 30th. And that's it. And keep in mind, there are so many activities for you to do. We have planting, and Simon Says, and indoor and outdoor scavenger hunts. And please just go to our website, go to our Facebook page, follow us, see all the activities on the OLC or on our website under Girl Scouting at Home. And I'd love to see pictures of you making your fudge or doing anything else. You can send it to us at marketing@gsnc.org. Or you can just post pictures up to Facebook with an adult's permission and tag us in it. As well as things that you've been doing and pictures. Please let us know any other activities such as this that you'd love to take part in. We want to keep you busy. We want to keep you having fun. And I can't wait to see you all again. Stay safe.